This is Jake Paul, Logan Paul's little brother. Now, Jake happens to be 24. His older brother is 25. Now, are they at the maturity level that I personally think they should be at? No. But it's actually still hope out there because they're still young that they may grow up. The chances are getting slimmer as years go by, but there is that possibility. So anyways, we're going to talk about their maturity, and you're going to see why they're lagging. And it really has to do with personality and dopamine.
And now a guy who's going to choke against Jake Paul. I'm going to end this guy's career as an embarrassment. Masvidal did it once, I'm about to do it again.
He kind of came up in his brother's shadow. He was trying to fill his brother's footsteps.
So right off the bat, you see Jake Paul, as he's speaking, he's very stiff, extreme stress. He won't look at Askren. And when he does, it's more from the side because he doesn't want to give him his full body. As you see Askren, he's quite relaxed. He's accessing parts of his brain, and that's important when it comes to stress because stress makes you stupid and you don't access your brain. So when you're relaxed enough to access your brain, it means you're not in fear.
His brother is a lot more talented, has a larger following. Those type of things. Is he?
That's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. Like,
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Anyways. And as it zooms in on there and you actually see his face, that's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. He's stuttering. He picks himself up higher. So he got a really bad insult from Askren. And Jake's response to that in his body and in his mind is it's an insult.
So doesn't matter. Still a compliment. Okay. I would love to be Logan. Logan's a great kid.
Jake won't stop talking. Askren just takes a deep breath in. He goes, and he lets it out rather slowly. He's like, I'm just going to let this fool speak it out.
Both stars, both taking over the world at a young age.
Okay, so when Logan...
So he says that ridiculousness, both stars, both taking over the world at a young age. And he's got his mouth agape like some goofy grin. And his body goes down. The cheerleading session isn't there. When you have these personalities, and they are bullies. They're very immature bullies. They're bullies because that's what is giving them the pat on the back.
His little brother called me out. And, I thought, well, from his angle, what's he doing? And, I asked some of my kids at my academy, what's this guy all about? And they said, he's a bully, he's a dick. And so I think from his angle, it's like, he's thinking, who's the easiest guy that I can pick that'll give some validity to my name? It's like, I'm going to pick the guy who just had a surgery, who's retired, sitting on the couch. If I wanted to pick the easiest
guy, I would have picked Dylan Dennis.
Well, we know
Dylan
Dennis said no. We know.
The contract.
I agree.
You actually had the balls to sign the contract. So if I wanted the easiest guy, I would have picked Dylan.
Jake, you did pick Dylan. We know that. I've already went over that. You picked Dylan. I know.
So he's confronting him. You did do that. That's exactly what you did. We've already gone over that. And we see him fall. His face looks down. He can't come back fast enough. The stress is in there, the fear. And again, this goes back to not having the audience that he carries around with him. His groupie bunch.
He wouldn't do it.
But you just said I picked you.
Because Dylan wouldn't say yes, dum-dum. I tried to explain this to you.
You picked Dylan. You choking on your words, Bubba?
You picked Dylan. Dylan wouldn't sign the contract. Therefore, you can't fight Dylan, so you have to pick the next person. Because Dylan wouldn't sign the contract.
And this, again, is another tactic from this personality. That's been his win his whole life. I'm going to make fun of you. They think they're cool because they have a following.
I'll wait for you to stop talking. Okay. So anyways, this is typical bully behavior, but obviously sometimes the bully picks the wrong person.
This is the fucking fight game, you pussy ass bitch. This is the fucking fight game. Yeah, I'll bully you around just like I'm gonna bully you in the ring. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a middle schooler. Oh, he's bullying me. Shut the fuck up.
Now, I was talking to your mentality. You're not going to bully me. That's not going to happen. And Jake, if you and I ran into each other in the back alley in Las Vegas and I wanted to do a homicide.
Do it right now then. We're running into each other right now. Come on.
Someone's going to stop you. You got 27 people.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
Big pain.
Anyways, I would do a homicide on you if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have fun with this. That's what I came for. Jake thinks he's a high-level boxer. I think he's fairly delusional. I guess we'll find out.
You will find out very quickly and in a violent fashion, and you will embarrass the sport of MMA. You are representing the UFC. This is personal. You know, the whole MMA community.
You're trying to make me represent the sport of
No,
MMA
you are
or
representing
UFC.
the sport. Dana White is betting money on you. You know, he's trying to get trainers to actually help you train so that you can beat me. So you are representing the sport of MMA. You are an MMA fighter. Just like
Now we actually see Askren flinch. Now he's an adult with an adult mentality, albeit all male. So he's trying to shrug off that he's representing all MMA. Jake comes back with, Dana White's betting $1 million on you. He's trying to get all these trainers to train you. And you see Askren start to wiggle. The foot's wiggling. The arm's kind of thrown off. Mike goes down. He looks away. Because it's true. And I hope to God he beats some sense into this fool. But again, Jake only picks the weakest people to go beat on. Like any bully does.
I'm representing the sport of boxing because I'm a boxer. Just like I'm representing celebrities and YouTubers because I'm a celebrity and a YouTuber. So I'm representing all of those things. So you are representing them, and you will see boxing conquer.
You get through Jake Paul, what's next in your boxing career? Do you go for the big brother Logan Paul?
Yeah, I mean, 2021 seems like a tremendous year to beat up the whole Paul family.
All right,
Good seeing you, Schmo.
let's go to another question from.
Everyone thought that was funny. Oh, that goes back to ego. So when Jake's throwing down his little jokes and his ha-has, and he's not getting that giggle that we can audibly hear in the background for Askren's joke, it hits the ego. It increases his stress level, which brings out more of his immaturity. So now you see these two fighters. They're separated by plexiglass so they can get that shot. And then they come around, shake hands, have a decent, mature conversation. Yeah, we're going to beat the hell out of each other in probably a few days. But hey, before we do that, how's the wife and kids? Normal behavior, not childish behavior. But no. Then Paul and Askren come. So Askren literally tries to play with him. But because we have the maturity level of a child, he instantly begins to become aggressive because he actually has a following that is there with him, and he cannot appear weak to the people that are physically following him, his groupies. So if he appears weak in front of his groupies, they may leave in his mind. And he cannot appear weak in front of his groupies. It's like a bully. He has to have his groupies.
Let's go!
So he doesn't want to be behind the little plexiglass. He wants to be, big and bad. And he's probably talking all kinds of mess. We get to deal with a child in a man's body.
Showtime, baby. 22 days away. 22 days away. It's showtime. The champ is here, baby. 22 days away. Bro, you in 36.
So he puts his hand up in his face, rude behavior as it is, and he does it to, the immature mind. So in doing that, he has really embarrassed him in front of his groupies. I'm going to go back and watch that in slow-mo.
Baby, 22 days away. 22 days away. It's showtime. The champ is here, baby. 22 days away. Bro, you in 36.
So he punches him in the side. That's why I keep looking. Where did he hit him? Because he didn't even flinch. He gets punched in the side, and you hear the body smack, and Jake pushes him to impress his groupies. But what I find very scary for Jake is this man did not even flinch at his body shot. A cheap body shot. I think I might actually pay for this fight.
I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Firo. Firo is one of the few cryptocurrency projects that I respect. Unlike most other cryptocurrencies, Firo is focused on safeguarding your financial privacy without compromising on trustlessness, which means no third parties are required, and transactions are private by default. Firo also has an exciting roadmap to look forward to. Features such as Instant Send, where payments can both be sent and confirmed within seconds. There's also Elysium, which adds tokenization functionality similar to Ethereum, but it also enables these assets to enjoy Fearo's privacy technology. There's many more things on the roadmap, and if you'd like to learn more, head over to fearo.org. If you'd like to learn more about analysing body language, there is a video course available on Mandy's website for Gold subscribers, where Mandy teaches more about her techniques of deception detection. There's also other content such as the Crime series and Interesting Minds series, available to both Gold and Silver subscribers.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.